Look at me. Watch me. I didn't hear that word. I ain't heard that word. Maybe you was, are you something wrong with it? I'm recording. I got it recorded. I ain't recording. Who did it? What are you? This is what happened. I'm gonna send this direct. What are you? I'm gonna send this direct to Eric Holmes. This is what I'm talking about here going. This is why I called the governor of the state of Georgia to come in on this because this is what's going on here. And I wanted to be known. Y'all got that. I got it on tape. If we at Mars Spring. Call me a nigga. Look at me. Watch me. Call me a nigga. I didn't hear that word. I ain't heard that word. Maybe you was, are you something wrong with it? I'm recording. I got it recorded. I ain't recording. Who did it? This is what happened. I'm gonna send this direct. What are you? I'm gonna send this direct to Eric Holmes. This is what I'm talking about here going. This is why I called the governor of the state of Georgia to come in on this because this is what's going on here. And I wanted to be known. Y'all got that. I got it on tape. If we at Mars Spring.
Me, I need my minute books.
Okay, let me say this. I have the minute books, and if you need them, you need to go in
Do
there.
you realize you're supposed to look at those in my presence too? I'm the official record custodian. I am responsible
Clerk
for
Brown,
those.
good afternoon. And would you please
I don't
leave?
think so.
Please exit my office, please.
It is.
You're violating.
They,
I am the official record. You're not even supposed to take those
it
out of my office.
wasn't as advised.
Those are the official
by
signed
the city
signature
attorney.
on there. You're very rude.
Leave it running. Leave it running.
And Mr. Rhines has no right to those records without open record
Please
request.
exit my office.
And don't forget
Please
you haven't done your.
exit my office.
But it
You
is.
have not signed
We
your
was
checks
advised.
either.
They was advised. She was advised by the attorney.
The city
Please
attorney told me
exit
to
my
tell you
office.
that. You're violating the
Please
rules.
exit my office. Y'all are being insubordinate.
No, ma'am, you're being rude and disrespectful to your
Exit
employees.
my office, please. Thank
Okay,
you.
the attorneys will be contacted.
Thank you.
Let it be known that the Tawana cover the lens of this camera. I never cover the lens of the chief camera. His camera was on. Number two, I never spoke ill of Tawana, ever, today nor yesterday. And the mayor, I don't know what you have to live under, girl. It's rough for you.
Yes. And
Thank
unless
God I
we-
was here today.
Thank you, and so the mere fact of the matter is this is what I have to endure. And let it be known for the record that we will have to get someone in, a higher administrator to deal with this. The clerk is totally, the chief is totally out of order. And be it known today that I would like to have a copy of the record of this video or DVD to send to Judge Robert Reeves. Thank you.
Once again, this is Ghetto Free Press, and I'm George Boston Rhymes, and this is YouTube. I'm still in Lumpkin. I didn't know this was the county seat. But anyway, what's your name, my sister?
Mona Hubbard.
Mon Herbert?
Mona Hubbard.
Mona Hubbard, okay. I'm sitting here with Mona Hubbard, and she wanted to talk to me. She wanted to highlight some of the things that we can expect here in the city. Mayor Gibson told me that she would be a good citizen to speak, and that's why we're here. Tell me something about the city. Now, first of all, I heard that there's something that happened at the city with a city council member. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yes.
And then the pastor showed me this newspaper and showed me that I think one of the people in there is you.
Yes.
Which one is it? Right.
That's me right there.
Yeah, I thought right there. So in the headlines in the paper for my YouTube watch, it says, local NAACP calls for resignation of council member. Sworn statement alleges councilwoman Debbie Stone called Lumpkin mayor a nigger. You know anything about that?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about the city first, and then maybe you can go into lead up to what happened in the situation. Just tell us. We just need to know. And by the way, tell us everything, because it's not just Lumpkin. It's a lot of cities here in the state of Georgia that has the same problem. Let's talk to us.
Well, first of all, I grew up here in Lumpkin till I was 18. I was born here. I grew up here. I left when I was 18 years old. I came back in 95 at 32. And even the difference between from when I left to when I came back.
You came back from where? Where you went to?
Well, I was a military spouse.
Okay, all right, okay.
So I traveled everywhere. So I was, live with different people, all races and nationalities and everything. And it's, coming back home to the United States.
To America,
to America, to see this still going on, it's ridiculous. And even, like I said, I've been here since 95, and this is 2014, and it's just ridiculous. We've had Mayor Gibson, to me is is the best mayor that we've ever had here, and it's not because he's black. It's just he's just a good mayor. When he was a city councilman, if it was something that he didn't understand, he always questioned it. He never just went into a blind vote, and that's one thing I admire about him. That's why I voted for him. They expect for this Mayor Gibson to come in and do something that has never been done. I mean, when the white people that were mayor, because Mayor Gibson is the first black mayor here, and it's like he gets so much grief, and like he's supposed to change the world, pretty much the way they do President Obama.
Right.
It's not like things have not been messed up already, but they expect for the first black man or the black man to come and change the world. We had one mayor that was the mayor and the city attorney called out a conflict, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We had we just hadn't had anybody that was doing anything. And then when companies wanted to come in Lumpkin years ago, they wouldn't allow them. So in the process of not letting anybody come in, when Lumpkin did have something to offer, in the process it has gone down now. So now it's nothing here, and the people still fighting, don't want anything to come here. We have people here that don't even want a library to come. Our kids in Lumpkin don't even have a library.
No library?
No library. And they're fighting with Mayor Gibson because it was a building across. You probably take some pictures of the old Lumpkin drawers. Now, the city council voted to buy this building before they even got a building inspector. I mean, who buys real estate without getting an inspection first? Really? And I asked them about that. Who does that? So Mayor Gibson is trying to put a library down on Martin Luther King Avenue. It was a area where people used to hang around, but Chief Garcia and Mayor Gibson is cleaning up. So it's a nice area, and the area was donated to the city. And it's not only going to be a library; it's going to be a park and a where the kids can go play and stuff like that. They don't have anything here, but this council person. This is not her first time referring to as black people as niggers.
Wait. Now you're talking this Councilman Stone.
Councilman Stone.
Wow.
If
it's not, excuse me, I got to join you, girl. This
okay.
thing, I mean, I already know we had problems in other cities. Now, this is more of a reason why the governor and the Secretary of State and the Attorney General needs to be here, if not the federal government, because you're dealing with civil rights here. So what else happened other than this incident?
Well, she has made the comment, and people have heard her saying that she grew up calling black people niggers. So there's nothing wrong with that, you know. And I don't. Part of the reason why she's an elected official is because us as black people, some of us did not vote. And of course, the majority rules.
Right.
Now that doesn't mean that she's qualified, because she's not. You know, it's a council member that was before her, and it was a black man. He won the majority of the vote. She made a big deal for a recall because they couldn't prove his that he graduated.
Okay.
And pretty much they did that to disqualify him so that she could run. Okay. You know, and she's always trying to stir up trouble.
When people say that when they see you talking like you're talking, they're going to say that you are playing the race card. Or that's what they accuse me of. But this is a incident report wherein it documents, and I will put this online, that she did use the word nigger. In here they say N-word, but we're getting down because it seems like we are returning back to the Jim Crow laws. I guess we got to use it the way it is. That's why I guess you spelled it out and pronounced it.
I mean, yeah.
And so what you are saying is not playing the card. This is
that's the fact.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And the thing about that is, the person that reported her was a white guy.
Yes.
You know, I can understand. We just got a new fire chief, and he doesn't know anybody here, so he don't know who's an ally or an enemy. So his duty is to report that type of stuff, especially by somebody that's a council. So he was put in a position. He did the right thing. He wrote a statement. That's a sworn statement.
Do you know that if anybody called the Civil Rights Division or anybody in Atlanta? Because for an elected official to do this, it seemed like that definitely should have generated some type of attention from some kind of higher authority.
Well, I know that our local NAACP has asked for her resignation.
Right. Okay.
And she would not accept the letter.
Okay.
Our Columbus News, it's been on the news a couple of times. She would not accept the letter. Matter of fact, it was on the news yesterday.
Okay.
And they even went by her house to get a statement, but you know, she wasn't available for a statement. And I would like to tell America to take off the blinders. I would like to tell Governor Deal and any of the people up there that we elected, they need to take the blinders off and come and see what's going on in their communities. Enough is enough, and that's it. We're not taking it anymore. We're not going to.
I just hope we can all get on the right track and move the city of Gordon forward. We got an election coming up